Do you want to see the first 3 products that I started selling back in 2017? Well, in this video I'm going to break down the 3 products that I started selling, what happened, why they failed, and how you guys can learn from my stupid silly mistakes. So we'll see you inside. What's up guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Trevin Peterson, and for those that are new to the channel, what we do here is talk about everything that has to do with Amazon FBA. So if you guys are interested in creating an online business through Amazon FBA and scaling it to that 6-figure mark like I did, then I would recommend subscribing so that you guys stay up to date with the newest, greatest videos that I'm dropping every single week, okay? So go down and hit the subscribe button, and if I'm providing and helping you guys and I'm providing some value, then I would appreciate if you guys left a thumbs up on this video and left a comment down below as well. I really appreciate it, and we're slowly growing, and it's fun to see as we build this community of like-minded Amazon sellers, okay? So before we dive into today's video, where I'm going to talk about the first 3 products that I ever sold on Amazon, I want to dive into my seller account and show you guys that I'm in the trenches with you guys selling on Amazon, and I'm facing the same problems that you guys are facing, and I'm going to show you what happened as well, because I ran into a big problem as you guys saw a few videos ago. Okay, so right here is my Amazon seller account. I can refresh so that you guys can see. It's $25,000 for the last 30 days, as you can see. And right here, if it focuses, I had a huge, ginormous dip, and it's slowly starting to come back up. And the reason being is I ran out of stock. I did not gauge well on inventory, and so I went out of stock for a couple weeks, and that really killed my Amazon FBA business, and it really killed the momentum of my sales. But I'm finally back in stock, and they're starting to climb right back up, and it was a big mistake, but I learned from it, and that's what this channel is about, is to learn from other people's mistakes so that you guys don't make the same silly mistakes that I'm making, okay? So I really appreciate all the support, and if you guys have any other tips or other videos that you want me to go over, I'm more than welcome to cover different topics. And that's what I want to do within this channel. I want to be as transparent and as open as possible, and for that reason I'm showing you guys my sales and what I'm currently doing and the problems that I'm facing, okay? So I'm not perfect, and I'm not claiming to be, but I have found a lot of success, and that's the reason why I created this channel, is to help you guys. So again, if you guys are new, go down and hit the subscribe button. It would help me out a ton, okay? So let's dive into the video, and we're going to do a quick screen sharing, and I'm going to go over the first 3 products that I ever sold on Amazon. Alright, so here we are with my first product that I ever started selling on Amazon, which were the seatbelt gap fillers. So if you guys are unfamiliar with that, it's like the drop stop. There was a little bit of a different design to it. It was a different material, and I ordered 100 units. The total cost was $377. So for those that think that you need to start out huge, it's not necessary. Yes, if you want to scale quick, then you need to order more units, but for me, that's all I could do, and I started with $377, okay? So that was my first order, 100 units, so $377 per piece. Amazon fees $491, so the total cost after my cost and Amazon fees, $768. What I was selling them for was $14.99. And so each unit I was selling, I was making $6.31, which was a 42% profit margin, which is really good. Over the span of me selling, I spent only $10 in PPC, and I sold 90 units, okay? So you're going to be wondering, how in the world, what happened? So basically, my biggest takeaway, I guess the total profit was $568, okay? So I sold 90 units within the first week, and then I got shut down because I didn't understand this little thing called a patent, okay? So this is a huge, ginormous mistake that I made, and it could have gone a lot worse than it did, but my first product that I started selling had a patent on it, okay? So luckily, I only ordered 100 units, and I sold 90 in the first week because there was such a demand for it, because there was only one product in the space, but it had a patent on it. So that's why I was able to sell so many so quickly, and I got shut down, luckily, after I sold the majority of my units, and I made back my money, plus I profited $568, okay? So that is one of the biggest takeaways from my first product, is I was completely oblivious to how Amazon worked. I literally didn't have any software tools. I maybe watched a couple videos on YouTube on how to sell on Amazon. I just started looking at some products and I was like, oh, this one is cool. And I literally got so lucky that I picked a good product, but at the same time, I picked the worst product because it had a patent on it, okay? So I'm looking back on it. This was back in 2017, and I still can't believe that this even happened, okay? So I profited $568, and obviously the biggest takeaway is understanding patents. And just to kind of show you how easy it is to look, you go to Google Patents, car gap filler, and as you can see, it says multifunctional car seat gap filling device. I mean, that's clear as day that there's a patent on it. It's just, I was new to selling. I had no idea what I was doing. Luckily, it didn't turn out as bad as it could have, and I made 500 bucks, okay? So you need to learn from that. Don't try selling products that have a patent on it, and if you're looking at selling a product, that's one of the first things that you need to make sure is, does it have a patent? And you can simply check on Google Patents, do kind of a brief search like I just did, and if you didn't find anything but you're kind of still worried that there is a patent on it, I would recommend to go to like Fiverr.com, and you can get like a patent search for like 10-15 bucks, or you can actually hire an attorney, which is another option. I've never done that before. I have used Fiverr and I have used Google Patents, and it works really well. But that's the first product that I started selling. It didn't turn out horrible, but I got lucky that I didn't lose a ton of money, and I'm lucky that the company didn't come after me either, okay? So that's my first product, and now let's go to the second product, which is a car phone mount, okay? So for those that have been selling on Amazon or know anything about it, the car phone mount space, car accessories in general, is very competitive. And I ordered more units this time because I felt a little bit more confident. I ordered 200 units. The total cost was $450, so it wasn't very expensive. Each piece plus shipping was $250. The Amazon fees $464. Total cost, the cost of the product plus Amazon fees $714. The sale price and my margins were about 35%, which isn't terrible, but I don't have a lot of flexibility to work with launching the PPC campaigns and trying to rank my product, okay? So I sold a total of 12 units over the span of like 3 months, okay? I was spending quite a bit on PPC. I spent 125 bucks. I only sold 12 units, and I didn't make literally any money because all that money was into PPC. My acquisition cost was like 200% or something crazy like that. And to be even on the first page, my PPC bid was like $2-3 bucks. Okay, so my margin, my profit margin, is $3.85. So if I have to pay for one click $3, and that's not a guaranteed sale, that's a rough product. And like I said, I was very oblivious. I didn't know what I was doing, and I lost 530 bucks. Okay, so my biggest takeaways from this product, there's 3 things. Okay, so product research is key. I did not understand high demand, low competition, or high competition, and I did not have a product research tool. So that's why I recommend going and getting these softwares that help you read the data to help you understand whether or not it's in demand and whether it's low competition, okay? So to basically show you how easy that is, you go to Amazon, you search the product that you're thinking of selling, and you can use the Helium 10 Chrome extension or the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. Both of them are great. The Jungle Scout Chrome extension is a one-time fee of $197. Then Helium 10 is you pay, it's a monthly subscription, and it's like 17 bucks. And I have some coupon codes as well down in the link below if you guys are interested in those. But you basically hit the Chrome extension, and it basically pulls all the data from Amazon and shows you the demand. It shows you the revenues, the average reviews, and as you can see, the average reviews is 3,500. Okay, so trying to compete with 3,500 reviews is literally impossible. Okay, so 3,500 reviews, I had 0 reviews, and you can look at the revenues: 430,000, 200,000, 200, 300, 400, 250, 350. So I mean, the revenues are crazy high, and this is something that is the biggest red flag of all. Trying to compete with a seller like this that's doing $500,000 in sales every single month that has 3,700 reviews. Okay, so that's something that I did not have, and so if I would have, I could have easily just searched car phone mount, and just like I did here on Amazon, and I would have known that there's so many reviews. It's very competitive, and it's a product that I shouldn't try to sell. But I didn't, and I was very oblivious at the very beginning because I literally had no idea what I was doing. And the first product, I got lucky that it was in demand and it was low competition, but there was a patent on it. And then this product, I was like, oh yeah, it looks cool, I'm going to start selling it, and I thought it was good, but I didn't understand the concept of being high demand. You want a product that's high demand but low competition. This is crazy high demand, but it's the most competition basically out there. Okay, so I lost 530 bucks. So I learned I need to invest in some product research software so that I'm not guessing whether or not it's going to be good. I need to understand the data that those softwares provide, so high demand, low competition, and then how to run effective PPC campaigns, because obviously I had no idea, and I was just throwing up these automatic PPC campaigns and just clicking up the bids as high as I could, and they didn't convert, and I didn't know how to look for specific keywords to rank for. And I mean, the list goes on with what I did wrong with this product. Okay, so the first 2 products, I mean, they're horrible, and I mean, it could have gone a lot worse than it did. I mean, ordering 200 units, but that's why, I mean, when I'm talking about product research, that's why it's so important that you take your time and you actually understand what you're doing. Because if I would have ordered 500 or 1,000 units, I would have been out like $15,000, $2,000. Okay, so luckily I'm only out 530 bucks. Okay, now that's a lot of money, but it's not the end of the world, because on this product, I profited 568. So literally, all that money that I just made went to waste. Okay, so now let's go to my third product, which is a fidget pen. This was when kind of the fidget spinner trend was happening, and I only ordered 100 units because I was kind of not sure how I felt about it, because I just ordered 200 units and they just went to complete waste. My total cost was $263 each piece plus shipping, $263. Amazon fees $381. My total cost with the fees is $641. Sales price $11.99, and I was making $555 each unit I was selling at a 46% margin. So this was a really good profit margin, and this product didn't end. I mean, it ended really well, but what happened is I sold all 100 units. I didn't spend much in PPC because no one was really selling these fidget pens, and the reason being is this particular product, the fidget pens, were in a gated category and they were restricted products. Okay, so that's something that you guys need to understand, is what categories are gated, what products you can and can't sell. And I didn't know this, but the fidget pen is in a gated it's a restricted product. And if you go right here, I can kind of show you. Amazon literally has an entire article about this, but being new, I didn't even look, or I didn't even know there was such thing as gated categories or restricted products. And I was like, oh, this looks good. And I did have a Chrome extension at this time, and the numbers looked really well. But the reason they looked well is no one was selling them because the product was restricted. So it basically goes over what is a fidget spinner. And yes, it was a pen fidget spinner, but it still was the same concept where you spin it and it spins just like a normal fidget spinner. So you basically have to meet the safety requirements to sell fidget spinners, and you have to go through this long process of approval. And I tried to get approved and it just didn't go well. So luckily I sold out of all the 100 units, and it didn't go as bad as it could have been. And then here's, I mean, here's another entire list of restricted products, and you can literally search on Google restricted products on Amazon, gated categories Amazon, and a bunch will come up of different products that you cannot sell. Okay, so this is something that I had to learn the hard way, and luckily it wasn't terrible, and I still made some money, but it would have been amazing if this product wasn't restricted and I was able to sell it, because then I could be making $505 every single month. Okay, and it would have grown every single month from there. Okay, so that's just something that you guys need to take into account, is products that have patents on it. You need to make sure that you guys aren't selling products that have patents. You need to make sure that you understand product research. Okay, so look for a product that has high demand, low competition, and the best way to learn and basically break down that data is with product research tools. And I would recommend Helium 10, the X-Ray Chrome extension, and you can get the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. It is a one-time fee, which I like. Both tools are great. The one-time fee is $197, but if you guys want the X-Ray, it's like $17 a month. And then I have that coupon code as well. So depending on your budget, you can kind of decide what you want to get. But I would highly recommend getting one of those tools so that you guys aren't guessing what products to sell. Okay, so my biggest takeaway on that one is on the Fidget Pen, understanding gated categories and restricted products. I mean, Amazon clearly lists on their site what's restricted and what's not. And so basically an overview of what happened. My first product, I made $568, but I wasn't able to sell it anymore. My car phone mount, I just completely lost $530 because it was just a horrible product. It was just too competitive. The third product is the Fidget Pen, and luckily they let me sell out until I ran out of stock, and I made $505. Okay, so first three products, the total profit was $543. So my first three products could have been a lot worse than they turned out to be. They were good learning experiences, and I hope that you guys learn from my mistakes so that you guys aren't making the same silly, stupid mistakes that I made when I first started selling. Okay, so I hope you guys found some value in it. Don't try to sell products that have patents on it. Make sure that you double and triple check that. Understand product research. You need to get those product research tools so that you guys know what you're looking for, so that you're not guessing whether or not this product is going to sell. You have the data and you can look at it and break it down, and you know whether or not it's going to sell. And then the last one, you need to understand the gated categories and the restricted products. Okay, so they're super simple mistakes that I made. I just was oblivious, and I hope that for those that are watching this video that you do not make these same mistakes. So thank you guys so much for watching. And again, go down and hit the subscribe button if you guys want to continue learning more about Amazon FBA. I would really appreciate it. And also leave a thumbs up and leave a comment down below on some future videos that you guys would like to see. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.